Hey guys, it's Samantha Studebaker Carl here, coming at you live from my home in Westfield, Indiana. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to send a broadcast message using the GVO autoresponder. A lot of folks that are in my group in Easy Money Method all have GVO, and we're actually, a lot of us are switching to GVO because well, for a number of reasons. GVO just has a better autoresponder in terms of, you don't get so much, I don't know, randomness with as you do with Aweber. I really like Aweber, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of different things I like about it. But yet at the same time, Aweber is very commercial, whereas, or I don't even know if that's really the right word. Aweber does more with, well, I'm not even going to speculate with what Aweber does. The point is GVO is actually made for network marketers and affiliate marketers, whereas Aweber is made for the general public and general business. So that may or may not clarify for you. But the great thing is with GVO, not only is it just a little bit better in a lot of different ways, it has an income opportunity with it, unlike Aweber, where you can get a little affiliate commission for them, but you can't grow a team, you can't grow residual income, you can't, it's just not as great as the GVO. And of course, GVO has tons of other things as well. But I'm going to teach you how to send a broadcast message with your GVO autoresponder. So we're going to go ahead and get logged in here. And then we want to get to our autoresponder. So we're going to scroll down here to the autoresponder. Wait for it to load. And then we're going to go to the Messages tab and go to Send Broadcast. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to choose which team you want to send this message out to, or which list you're going to send this message to. And I'm actually going to send it to all of them because the message I've chosen is very generic and is beneficial to everyone on all of these different lists. And okay, so all I did to get all of them is I clicked on one and I hit the control button, and then I just clicked each one, or I'm holding the control button down while I'm clicking each one of these. And it says it right here, press control for multiple selections. So I'm assuming that that works the same way with a Mac, but I do not know because I have a PC. So if it's different, then I guess you'll know how to do it if you're on a Mac. Otherwise, you'll have to find out, search a video to tell you how to do that. Okay, so we're going to get down to it. First of all, you want to find a message that you're going to send, or maybe you already have one in mind. And this one I am going to borrow from Justin Brangia. I really like Justin. He's got a lot of great messages. This one is just a little short message. It'll be real quick and easy for us to put in GVO, and then it's just a generic message, so it can go out to your list at any time. Okay, so the first thing that we need is we obviously need the subject line. So we're going to copy that, come over here to GVO, and paste it in the subject line. Okay? Then we have all these different options, and this is real great. It works really similar to the way that a Word document works, and so that you can make your text bold or italic or underlined. You can change the font size. You can choose what color you want your text to be. If you need to highlight it, you can. It has all these different options on here, so it's real easy to create an email in the GVO email editor. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is we want to go ahead and come on over here and copy all of this text. I'm going to copy that. Go back over here to our GVO. And we are going to, well, depending on you personally, let's see if we can just use this. I have noticed when I try and just right click and then hit paste, you'll see I'm working in Firefox and it doesn't, the copy cut paste is not available for whatever reason. I don't know why. It just, it's not compatible for some silly reason, or it just doesn't, in my computer it won't save it. I changed the setting once and made it so that it would do it, and now it doesn't. So let's see if we could just use the paste function up here. Paste is now available in plain text mode. Click again. Okay, I don't know what that is. Still not letting me do it. Dang it. Okay, so we're going to right click and copy this again. I'm going to show you a different way to do it. Okay, so if you click inside there, if you're on a PC, you can hit Control V and it'll paste. Okay, did you hear that? Control and the letter V as in Victor. So Control V and it will paste it right in there. Okay, so then you can see that when it did that, it automatically it removed the link. That's okay because we want to make it our own link anyway. And then we also want to go ahead and make this text a little bit bigger, and I generally will choose a text size of at least 12 and many times I'll choose 14 just because we don't want people to have to squint to see the message. Okay, so we have our text in there. And then as you can see in Justin's, he has a picture. So what we want to do is we want to put our personal picture in here. And if you click on, let's see here, this little tree icon, this is where it makes it so you can insert a picture. Now what you're going to have to do is you're going to have an image URL. So I recommend that you just go over to your Facebook page and copy your image. Now, if you don't want to use your Facebook page, you can upload a picture to a photo bucket or you know, or whatever. Okay, let's see here. Which I don't know why I landed on my page there, but I did. Okay, and if you click on your profile picture, it'll take you to your picture, and then you can just right click on it. Oops, that's not the one I want. Go back and copy the image location. Go back to GVO, paste that URL in there. And obviously that was a very large picture, so we don't want it to be that large. And if you go, I believe, to the Appearance tab, you can change the dimensions of your picture. And I usually go with like 250. And it should automatically adjust this one. And then you're going to click on Insert. Image description. Oh, okay. Now in this where it says image description, what I recommend that you put is something to the effect of, you know, download images. So I just put in there download images to see Samantha Studebaker Carl. And the reason I do that is because when somebody gets a message and they don't download the pictures, you don't want it to just be blank. You want them to have a reason to, you want to know that there's a picture there. And what this will do is it'll put a description of the picture so that, and they'll know what to do. Okay, so then click Insert. And that's what it's going to look like. Then you can hit Enter. And let's go see what's next. So then we want to go ahead and copy this text. And I left off its name because we're going to put our name anyway. And just, you know, click your cursor in there, hit Control V. And then it put it in there with the links this time. I don't know why it didn't work the last time. Either way, we want to go ahead and highlight all that, change it to a larger font. And we go back and we're going to copy this URL right from here, or this picture. We're just going to copy this URL. Copy image location. And then we're going to do this little insert image again. And choose some kind of item description. And click, let's see, we want to change that 481. Yeah, we'll leave it that big and see what it looks like. So we'll click Insert. Okay, so that's not too big. And then we'll go get our text from this page. Click on copy, right click, Control V. And then highlight it, make it a little bigger. Okay, and then just give ourselves a little bit of space there to play around with. Okay. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to get, we want to make sure that we put all the links in that Justin has. So what we're going to do is you're going to right click, open this in a new window, see where the link goes. Oh, my computer's being slow for some odd reason. Come on, computer. Okay. All right, I can't pause it, and I apologize for that. Oh, there it goes. Now it's paused. Okay. Oh, so here's what you want to do. You want to go up here, you want to change the URL to include your username. So here at the end where it says J Varengia, we're going to delete that off of there, and we're going to put ours. And this is your Empower Network username that you're going to put on the end of here. And if you're with a Prosperity team, you'll get these capture pages so you can use those. And you're going to copy the URL. Now, if you're swiping an email from somebody else in Empower Network, you know, Tony Rush or Aaron Rashkin or something like that, then he's going to have links that go to pages for his team. That if you're on his team, then you can obviously use his team pages. Or if you're copying or swiping Dave Wood or Dave Sharp's emails, they're going to all go directly to you know, basic Empower Network pages. So you can easily change the username on the end and make them your own, and so they will credit to you. Okay, so let's see, what was it that was highlighted? Oh, this 20-minute audio clip. All right, so we're going to go here. We're going to highlight this little part right here. We're going to click on this little link button, paste that URL in there, and click insert. Okay, and then we'll go back, see if there's any other links. Okay, so listen to this. It'll be the same link. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to link my picture to the same thing. People tend to hover over pictures to see if they are a link, and if it is, they'll click on it. So make it a link. Send them to somewhere. Okay, now this link did not. It's the old link. It's Justin's link, since it didn't come in there. We haven't changed it yet, and it automatically carried over. Now what I like to do is just delete that whole link so that all of the HTML code is definitely gone, and then I will retype it. And what was it that his said? Work directly with us. Now I would say work directly with me. And obviously it went and made the text small, so I want it to be same size as the rest of the text. And I'm going to click the link, paste the link in there, click on insert, and actually that one I gave that the wrong link, didn't I? I gave it to the link that goes to that video, which we don't want. We want it to go to the join page. Enter. Now if you want to see where the join page is, if you right click on one of Justin's links, or if you click on that link, it's going to take you directly to the actual join page, and you can copy the URL right from there and just change your username. Okay, So that's how you find these pages, is you actually just, click on these links and change to your own username. That way, it goes exactly to you. Okay, so then I'm going to link this picture to the join page also. And of course, this link down here at the bottom, we want to go ahead and just redo it. And then delete that, highlight ours, make the text bigger, and link it again to the join page. And that's not the right one. And click insert. Okay, now with this, with the GVO editor, the one thing it will not let you do is send this message out unless you put a text only message in here. So basically what you're going to have to do is copy all of this, and if you click on if you put your cursor in here and hit Control A, it'll highlight everything in here, and then Control C will copy it, or you can click copy. Scroll down here and then click on paste. Okay, now the paste works down here for whatever reason, but just not up there in that little section. Okay, so what you're going to have to do is, instead of highlighting and making these a link, you're actually just going to have to put the link in there. Okay, so if we go back over to this page, well, we're right. If we, let's see, we copy the link location, and then we paste the link there. And then we go and we change the URL or the username to our own. Double check it's all spelled correctly. And then we can copy it and put it right next to this one, because that's where that link was. And then we're going to delete this part that says download images to see Samantha Studebaker Carl, because well, actually, yeah. So we can leave it in here, because then when they download, then it's going to look like the HTML message instead of saying, this, obviously. Okay, so then where it says work directly with me, we want to put our join page there. Or you can go over here and right click, copy, link location, paste that in there, and change the username. So you can change that to your own. Okay, I don't need to do that though, because I have this link that I can use for the join page. And then same thing, this one says allow images to show so you can see clearly what a steel this is. That's good. And then I can change that, delete that, click on the image to enlarge and see everything you want to know right before you get started. So you can either leave it like that, or you can say click the link below, and see everything you want to know right before you get started, and that will again go to the join page. Okay, so then you can kind of go back, double check everything, make sure it all looks the way you think it's going to, and then you can click on this little thing here and you can preview it and see if it's going to look right. And I believe that you can right click and open these links in a new window to make sure your links work correctly. And it's saying bad request. So for some odd reason that link did not take. So we're going to go back into the editor and redo this link or these links. And sometimes if it's a two-line thing, you want to do the links separately. So we're going to do is highlight it, break the link entirely, just remove it, and then redo it. And this one, let's see, I think we have to go get it again. My computer is just acting a little slow today for some odd reason. Paste that URL in there, change your username. Double check, make sure that it is spelled correctly. Because if it's not spelled correctly, it's not going to get credited to you. Alright, and then the picture, make sure that's linked. See, it's got some weird code in there for some odd reason. And then this one is the join link, so we're just going to break that, redo it. And then this picture, same thing. Okay, so now then, okay, so let's do the preview one more time. Hopefully all those links took this time. What in the world? Why isn't it wanting to take these links? Very odd. Okay, and I'll show you what I'm seeing so you understand what it is that I'm looking at. If you look down here in this kind of bottom area, when I hover over the link, it shows what link it's thinking it's supposed to go to, and as you can see, it's got a bunch of extra code in there that doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, and that one doesn't, but yet this one goes to the right place. That one doesn't, that one doesn't. And you can figure this out also if you, if you right click on it, open it in a new window, it's not going to go to the correct place. As you can see, I got a bad request. So we got to go back and try it again. And I don't know why it's doing this. It's got to be my computer acting silly. So we'll get out of there. We'll highlight this link and let's just click on the link and see what's coming up. For whatever reason, it's got all this extra code in here that makes no sense. Yeah, I don't get it. So let's just re-get our link again. Hit update. Update that. This one was right, wasn't it? This one's not. Computers are so frustrating sometimes, aren't they? And that one doesn't even show the link. Enter. Alright, and then we'll preview it again. Okay, so it looks like it might actually be working this time. So if you look down here in the left bottom corner, you see when I hover over the link. Alright, that one looks like it's correct. This one looks like it's correct. The picture one is there. The join one's there. The picture join one is there. And that one is not working right. Goodness. These things are so frustrating sometimes. Alright, so we'll highlight that again. We'll click the link button again. Do the join button again. Click insert again. And click the preview again. We'll go down, see if it's working. And it's still not working. But the good thing is these other ones are sticking. Well, I hope you don't have as much trouble with this as what I'm having today, because I know that will be very frustrating. And I'm just going to try changing for each line, see if that helps. Alright, let's preview it once again. Alright, I think it might be working. All those parts all over it. It appears to be having the correct link. This one looks good. That one looks good. That one looks good. And those both look good. Okay, so it looks like we're good to go. Okay, so now what we want to do, so we want to make sure that it's actually going to work. So we're going to go ahead and click Add. And it's basically going to send this out pretty much right away. And actually, I want to show you how to schedule it if you want it to go out at a different time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back and see if you click on this little pencil one icon, you click on Edit, and you can change your time. And this actually goes by the 24-hour scale. So like you can see, it says 15:45 and you know, and 15:41 on here. Actually, it's off an hour on my time because I have 4:41, and that actually would be 16:41 instead of 15. So what we're going to do is you're going to just kind of look at it as this. For me, it's an hour earlier. Now, if you're on Central Time, it'll be the exact for you. If you're on Mountain Time, it'll be you know, it'll be later. So you just have to adjust accordingly. So send it out at a time that is appropriate for what you want to send it out at. And I'm just going to change it to 1600, which is going to send it out at 5 o'clock my time and 4 o'clock Central Time. Okay, so you can do the same thing, and you can change the date that it goes out as well. And so as you can see here, right now it's scheduled for January 14th of 2013 at 1600 o'clock. Okay, and then we want to go ahead and click the add or the edit. So that's kind of like the submit button. Okay, so now you can see it's scheduled 1/14/2013 at 1600 time, and so now the thing that you want to do is you want to send yourself a test message, and this is going to send the test message to whatever email account you have in your GVO. So make sure you're aware of which one that's going to go to. And it sometimes takes a couple minutes, so I'm going to pause the video while this is sending the test out, and we'll come back when it's there, which, you know, it'll be instant for you, but it'll be a couple minutes for me. So we'll send a test just by clicking on the test button. You'll see up here it says message has been queued and will be sent to your email, and this is my email. I'll be sending it there shortly, so we'll be right back when it is sent. Okay, so it looks like I got my test message, and we want to go ahead and we just want to preview and make sure all these links are going to work, and that that it all is going to look correctly. And as you can see right here, it says where my picture should be, download images to see Samantha Studebaker Carl. And if you click this link, this is going to take you to the link that I have the picture connected to. But then, you know, everybody has their own little thing in their email, and so if I want to display images, obviously, then I can. Okay, and that'll show this as well. And this also has this allow for images to show so you can see how clearly a steal this is. And okay, so you want to just check all these links, make sure that they're working the way that you're expecting them to. You know, open them in the new tab, make sure that they're coded to you correctly, and then you'll know if your message is going to work, if it's going to look right, if all the links are coded to you. Okay, and so what we're going to do is just go through, check each and every link, make sure that they're all coded correctly, and I'm just going to hover over them and look down here in the bottom corner to make sure that the correct link shows up. And then I've spelled everything correctly, and that they're going where I want them to go. Okay, and so it looks like they are. So that means that my message is good to go, so I can come back over here to my GVO and click on the button to add it to the queue. So I'm just going to click on this, and then it's going to send the message out at 1600, which is about 10 minutes from now. And there you go, it's scheduled to go out. So that's how you send out a broadcast message to your GVO list and your GVO autoresponder mailing list. And that's pretty much it. So if you found this video helpful, then please, by all means, click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, or follow me on Vimeo, depending on where you're finding this video. Or if you're on my blog, leave me a comment and let me know what you thought of this video. So that's it for today, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.